And to other stories now, logistics companies in Lagos State are faced with alleged unending extortions from different groups that claim to be governmental agencies. The operators say the activities of these people now make their businesses extremely frustrating. Now, part of the grievances include a regulatory fee of 250 naira imposed by NIPOST and enforced by MOT officers, with a 40% renewal fee of 100,000 yearly and an initial non-refundable 20,000 draft to open a file at NIPOST. The humongous paperwork that needs to be done yearly, running to almost 60,000 for one dispatch bike, is ridiculous and not encouraging. They say these charges are killing SMEs. And member Lagos State Courier operators Betty Soetan joins us on the news for more on this. Good to have you join us, Betty Soetan. Now, help us understand these challenges. Explain to us some of these fees and what they are meant for.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having me. Currently, we are currently facing this issue concerning NIPOST, and NIPOST has given an SME license for 250,000 naira just for the license, and there's a renewal fee of 100,000 naira. That's like 40% of the actual 250,000 naira. Then apart from NIPOST, we have so many other issues. We have the MOT, we have the council guys. An average logistics bike a day makes 5,000 naira. From that 5,000 naira, you still have to pay for extortions. And that's why we are trying to tell the government that we're actually tired of the extortions, and we want them to just harmonize all these papers to come under one. At the beginning of the year, let's have these papers once. Let's know how much we would pay once. Not that every quarter we would have different papers, different amounts, different billings from all these agencies. That's what we are trying to do. So
I want to let's be clear on what you mean by extortion. So because it's quite vague when you say extortion. So yeah. What would you categorize as extortions, and who are those carrying out these extortions?
Okay, these extortions are mostly carried out by the local government council guys. Let me give you an example now. Sometimes last year, there was a paper that came out called media paper. Now, this year, only to find out that these media papers are not recognized in some local government. In some local government, these media papers are recognized. So when you have that media paper document in your document in some local government, they stop your rider for having illegal documents. When you eventually remove that document from your paper and you get to the local governments that these things are accepted, they stop your rider for not having the document. So that's why we are saying we cannot continue to pay extortion. We cannot allow these local government council guys to keep stopping us at every interval for papers. Sometimes these papers are coming out and we don't even know. These papers are coming out, we don't even know. So that's why we are begging them that can they tell us how, let everything come under one, and let us know how much we are going to pay at the beginning of the year for all these things.
Okay, so is there any communication channel between your union and maybe the state government and then NIPOST based on this new policy?
The thing is that because currently the NIPOST fee is under review by the Minister for Communication and Digital Economy, and we are appreciative that it's under review. But we've been trying to get our attentions. We had a 3-day strike from yesterday, but we called it off because in the interest of our customers and because we felt that we needed to actually make our voices heard. COVID-19 period, we cannot protest, so we did a voluntary withdrawal of service yesterday. So, but the issue that we are trying to focus more on now is because the government, the policies that this NIPOST, MOT and everything is bringing, it does not support the SME promise that the government gave us. We are an SME companies. So if you say an SME company should pay 250,000 naira, most SME companies don't even make up to 250,000 naira a year. So that's why we are praying that NIPOST finally comes out with a reviewed amount and it's settled.
So we know that, like you rightly said, that Ministry of Communications is already working on that. Yeah. But for the one of the state government, are you, for local government rather, is your union in any form of communication with the state government or local governments to review these policies?
Yes, we have tried. Some of us have been to Algon, some of us have, but in these local governments, they are the bad eggs amongst them. The bad eggs are the ones spoiling these things. The bad eggs are the ones standing on the roadside, extorting your rider for 100 naira, 500 naira. In the local government, not saying there are no good people in the local government, but because we need them to actually put this local government in under control. We don't want these bad eggs stopping us for all kinds of papers, all kinds of money, all kinds of everything. on the road.
Right, Betty Soetan, thanks for talking to TVC.
Thank you very much.